ever notice that you like feel out of place if you do a job well done and it was super easy? Like, okay, where's Ashton? Am I being punked? This isn't real, right? There's more steps? Yeah. Humans love to make things harder than they are. I don't know. That's just what we like to do. And today we're going to talk about that. H2O on the rocks. That's my favorite. Hi guys, it's Lindsay, Clarity Couture. Thanks for coming back. So, how are you guys doing? Are you having a good day? You're having a good day. You're having an amazing day. Of course you're having an amazing day. Welcome back. I'm so happy for you to be here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to be here and to just be present with me, you know? My videos aren't that long, but still, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. You're awesome, you know? And if no one's told you that today, you're fucking awesome. All right. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I've noticed the more I am doing coaching with people. I'm noticing that people are having an expectation of things being a certain way, not so much like a past experience, but this wasn't hard enough, so it must not be finished. As a human, we have been conditioned, it's literally what it is, conditioning, conditioned to think that we have to work really, really, really hard. And if we work really, really hard our entire lives, we're gonna get rewarded for that. My grandfather isn't sitting on millions right now, and he worked for 50 years, okay? With that being said, the times that you have worked hard and didn't get the payout that you deserve, that usually left you feeling A, unworthy, B, as if you're not good enough, unworthy, and C, lacking self-confidence to try something like that again, right? The reason that that hits so hard is because your higher self knows that you're not meant to be a little worker bee. That's not what you're here for. You're not living to work to die. That's not the mission here. The mission is to experience and to live and to experience life as one being. There are darknesses and there are light within every being. And even though it seems like we are separated, we're never separated because all of us are on a collective frequency. And whenever you are on a frequency, you will pull to you things that are on that frequency. So when they say to us that we need to work hard, when you look at people like Elon Musk, who is doing great things for our world, but like, homie doesn't really look like he's working that hard. He's smart as hell, but he's enjoying life, right? And that's not just because he's Elon Musk. He knows the algorithm to life, which requires you to allow things to happen. And that requires a lack of control that isn't being put in where doing the hard work usually is. So when you're working hard, it's not even that you're actually trying to work hard, it's that there's a level of control to working hard. And that's what I think a lot of people get addicted to. And that it is an addiction. It is so an addiction to feel your heartbeat start to pump up, right? Your heartbeat goes fast and like maybe you get ringing in your ears, or like, you know, you get like a feeling in your tummy. That feeling of stress, that feeling of needing to work, that feeling of not being good enough has become an addictive feeling to you. So after feeling all of these feelings of like unworthiness, you didn't get where you wanted to be, you know, you're judging yourself and your worth by the money that you make, I really just want you to focus on the fact that when you're in these lower vibrations of unworthiness and feeling like you're stuck, and usually that is stemmed from fear that things won't work out, right? That's why you work so hard. If I don't work really hard, I can't pay my rent and I lose my house. What happens if you align to your energy instead? I've noticed in the past when I've worked really, really hard, I was unable to truly acknowledge why I felt so bad afterwards. And it's because we all know our worth, and we know that we're worth more than whatever someone decides to put on a paper for us. And if you're judging yourself based on what you're making, you're setting yourself up for failure. So I've been talking to more than a few people that all seem to have this expectation of needing to work harder and being really suspicious when what they're doing and what it is that they're trying to achieve doesn't work in their favor, right? Not realizing that that energy of working hard is always what's causing you to, hi, I'm right in the middle of a video, I'll be right down. Okay, I'll come down and read it right after this video. I'm almost done with it. Okay, love you. Bye. My papa calls me to go make him dinner. Anyway. Anyway, when you have this need to chase the money, right? To chase the success, there is another side of that I think people need to see, and that is what you chase will always elude you. Cat runs, the dog chases it. It's an energy. It's an energy of always feeling lack, and that's why you're driven to work harder. If you can train your mind to see things as having everything you need right now in this present moment, there's literally nothing you need. In this present moment, there's nothing you need. Literally, you're fine. You're good. You're watching this. There's nothing you need. When you get into that freedom of the present moment, that whole energy of whatever it is that you're working so hard towards doesn't need to run anymore and can actually come to you because you're calling it to you. And I know this is hard to grasp, right? Because we've been told our entire lives, you work hard, you're gonna get what you want. That is not the case. I know we all know about billionaires that haven't done a damn thing and they're just rich. They weren't programmed with an expectation of lack. So when they work hard, they don't see it as not getting anything out of it. So when you're doing something and it happens to align and it's really easy, there's nothing wrong with that situation and everything wrong with your mindset. It's just, the situation isn't wrong. It's the way you're perceiving it. And that's why people get so screwed up and thinking that they need to work hard. It's not an aspect of working harder or hustling harder, because if you don't align to what you want, you're never going to get it. We do not live in a Newtonian world. Shout out to Roxy Talks, by the way, because she brought that up and then I dove into quantum physics and it's all she wrote. That is really helpful to me. Knowing that helps us. It aligns. It aligns to what we should be doing. And that's why when we work really hard, or we're expected to work really, really hard, and then it's easy, we're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Something's wrong.
No, man. It's supposed to be easy. We were conditioned to think it was hard because if we always have a fear mindset, we always have a fear vibration. And that fear vibration keeps us there. It's all vibration. So no matter what's going on, you can't let that fear vibration come through. You have to align to yourself. You have to remind yourself everything's always working out. All right. Activation vibration. Shout out to her. It was actually Abraham Hicks who started it. If we're really going to go with the who started it thing. Abraham Hicks is the one that came out with this awesome video. I think there's like 7-something million views on it. And it's literally a video where she's her saying everything is always working out for me. And that is an amazing, amazing affirmation. And then activation vibration, shout out girl. She created a YouTube video and all over Instagram. I saw so many people. Everything is always working out for me. Best case scenario. So seen other people do too. So everyone has pretty much affirmed this at least once or told somebody to affirm this at least once. So we're not going to do the who came up with it thing because I think that's ridiculous. We're all beings here for the same reason, to experience life. And if someone got the information from Gerald, it's okay. And if someone got the information from Abraham, it's okay. As long as they have the information, okay? So we're not going to do the he said, she said shit because that doesn't matter. We all work for the same thing. The collective, the raising of consciousness of collectives. The affirmation for today, because it's so necessary to have this in your arsenal of affirmations, is everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything always works out for me. Everything is always working out for me. I say this to myself so often. When I found that Abraham Hicks video, and I'm actually going to put that in the link for you guys. The Abraham Hicks video, literally, I would wake up every morning and put these in my ear, and I would listen to that like 9 times before I even left my house. Like the dog didn't get walked until I had Abraham, and I heard that. That was what really set my mind into, yes, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. What I'm seeing right now isn't real. Like that's really where I was at. And it was because of that affirmation that has gotten me through so much. So obviously I needed to share it with you guys. All right, that's it guys. I'm going to go downstairs and make my papa spaghetti. Thank you so much for being here. Remember that your body is a vehicle for your soul. So I hope that you drive yourselves well, my friends. And namaste.